Hi there, Finn here at Kellow-Webb.com, and just wanted to share something with you in today's Courage Cultivator series. It's election day here in the UK, and just come back from the polling station, and I experienced something, and I just wanted to see if anybody else had that. And what happened to me was I became very aware that there were two messages coming to me, and I was aware that I was getting lots of messages from my mind, and my body was also telling me something. And it was quite interesting because there was a bit of conflict, and I just wondered if you experienced any of that, because we've been bombarded by all these messages in the weeks leading up to the election, and there's messages on Facebook, TV, radio, and certain portions of society have made their views very clear, then you add to the mix what you hear in your family, amongst your friends, and it was really interesting because I suddenly realized that there was a discord between what I was thinking, and part of that thinking was actually not really my thinking. It was stuff that was external to me, which had been fed into my conscious mind. And then there was also a part of me that was feeling that it was uncomfortable. I wasn't really resonating with my body. And if you think about it, our body is very, very capable of giving us clear messages. Call it instinct, gut instinct. Every single cell has a memory. Every single cell has the ability to communicate. And that is something that we need to start listening to. And I was stood in the polling booth, about to put my mark in the box, and I'm not going to share that with you because it's unimportant. But what I really became aware of is that there was a discord, and I stopped and I just thought, actually, what am I listening to? Am I listening to the messages coming through my head, and where are those messages coming from? Or can I listen to my body, to my heart, to my gut, and really go to the somatic part of me, which is head and body and heart and soul? Or am I just going to listen from here up what is going on in our cognitive processing capability? And I think that's a really important distinction to make. So if you haven't voted yet, or even if you're not voting and if you've got something that's come up for you, what are you listening to? Are you listening to the voices coming from your cognitive processes, your mind? Where are those voices coming from? Are they yours? Have they been influenced indirectly by external factors? Or are you really, really listening to your inner voice, your gut instinct? Because that takes courage, because it takes courage to stop, because what we tend to do on a daily basis is just go with the cognitive conscious processing. So that's kind of where we live our lives a lot of the time. But have the courage to stop and listen to what's happening inside of you. You should be able to feel into it, and you'll very quickly, if you stop and give yourself some time, you'll quickly understand and know what the decision should be. So I hope that helps. It's just called somatic processing, which means it's mind and body, and you've got to learn to trust it, because from there you'll have more courage to take the actions that are right for you. So I hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you soon. All the best.